Hey guys, it's Ionic and Shara here, and today we're just going to sit down and go over a couple of recent topics that we think you guys might find interesting.
So the first item on our list, it's a bit of a weird one. It appears that as of April 10th, the add-on ServerHop was updated to no longer join any of the groups created by the World Quest Group Finder add-on. Even if you try to download an older version of ServerHop from Curse, you'll be out of luck. The changes are also applied to those versions as well. We did send a message to the ServerHop dev to confirm this, so if you happen to still have an older version of ServerHop installed, you might want to think twice before updating it. ServerHop still works fine and will still find and join groups for you, but there will be an impact as there will be less groups to join if you update it.
And the next thing we wanted to talk to you about is the new Riddler's Mineworm mount. It's kind of a neat mount to get because you have to solve a series of riddles just to obtain this one. There's 9 riddles, they're written on pages, and they are literally scattered all over the world. Each of the riddles or pages gives you a hint to find the next page, and to start this, just grab this page located in Dalaran here. The coordinates are 49, 42. Give the riddles a shot for yourselves, and if the riddles don't interest you at all, we have a full list of the page coordinates down below in the description.
In relation to this, the Riddler's mount, we actually have a small gold making tip as well. Because this mount is so new and everybody is on the hunt for these clues or pages, there are also players using this as an opportunity to grieve other players by standing on top of the pages with very large mounts so you can't see or click them. However, if you use some of the invisibility potions, they will make all the other players around you invisible so you can easily click your clue. These 3 invisibility potions work for this: Invisibility Potion, Lesser Invisibility Potion, and Draenic Invisibility Potion. While these invisibility potions do not make others invisible around you, Skaggle Drink and Elixir of Detect Lesser Invisibility. All this being said, we noticed the price for some of these potions skyrocketing. This will be a very short-term market. If you are an alchemist or still able to flip cheap ones, try to take advantage of this while you can.
Okay, and this next item is more of just a personal rant on the new Brawls that were introduced in 7.2. Brawls. Brawls, the term Brawls, it just sounds freaking awesome, man. I've been looking forward to it a lot. I remember when I heard about the new Torn Mill vs. Selshore PvP event coming, and I looked up some early footage on it. I've just been really excited about it. I was happy with what I saw. I didn't want to spoil it anymore, so I basically refrained from reading or looking up any more footage just so I can enjoy and experience it for myself when it actually hit live servers. So on April 5th, when Brawls finally hit live servers, I was pretty pumped to join and check it out. So I queued up for some Arathi Blizzard Brawl action, hoping to get in some cool reskinned all-out deathmatch, no objective-based crap, just some good old-fashioned HKs to win, and was pretty freaking disappointed. I mean, I know this is on me. I stopped reading up on information because I didn't want to spoil it, but I was seriously hoping for something completely different, especially with the term Brawl. Arathi Blizzard is literally just a reskinned map with snow in it. Sure, there's some snow drifts, which add a little bit of verticality in places where there weren't before, but all in all, it's just a simple reskin, which basically gave me enough interest to queue for it once. I haven't even been back in there. I can care less. It's the same old thing. I know everyone's going to feel differently on this subject. I'm glad Blizzard is adding new PvP content to the game, and I'd love to see more, but I just feel since they committed time to this and they put a team on it, there's just so much more potential here. I feel they just could have done so much more to spice it up and keep people a little bit more engaged. I do, however, still look forward to some of the new elements from some of the other brawls that will be coming in the next few weeks, and I do plan on discussing those ones too once they are live.
Alright, so let's talk about Chaos Crystals. They've been dropping in price and will continue dropping in price because Heroic Dungeon loot is now epic quality, not blue. Also, people are farming a lot of Broken Shore World Quest or doing the Sentinex farms, which also provides a lot more epics for people to DE. The market is getting pretty saturated right now with tons of cheap Chaos Crystals. Hopefully, as time goes on and people have their Flying and Exalted rep with Broken Shore, things might start to settle down and prices stabilize. I'll be watching this market closely over the next few weeks to find the best opportunity to buy up cheap Chaos Crystals to supply the enchanting market when the new raid opens. Please keep watching this market, and when you feel the time is right, start stocking up on cheap Chaos Crystals.
Alright, so we're just going to finish up with one more topic here. Did you know that you can only craft one legendary BOE per character for each Nether Disruptor cycle? You might want to think about getting more tailoring, leatherworking, or blacksmithing characters so you have the ability to craft more BOE legendaries per cycle. Whichever of these professions you do pick, make sure you pair it with either a skinner or an enchanter to generate enough bloods to craft your legendaries. And as a reminder, since you can only craft one legendary BOE per character per cycle, as an example, having a tailor or blacksmith on the same toon wouldn't be ideal, since you'll have to choose which BOE you want to craft. You can't do both. If we knew about this earlier in the expansion, we all could have planned out our profession setup better for Legion. However, we didn't, and now, personally, we're leveling up a bunch of characters just to be able to craft more legendaries per cycle. Also, making these legendaries is very, very multi-box friendly due to the nature of the crafting limitations here. So if you happen to have a multi-box setup and your team can craft these, you're going to be in very good shape. Alright, so that's going to wrap things up for today's discussion. This is officially the first video of its kind for us. We'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next video.